fellas, by the time you're watching this, Multiversus is just 24 hours away. Ooh, I'm so excited. And I know that you've seen all the footage and all the characters. You said, I want to play that game. Well, stop. Don't. Not yet. Not until I tell you how to do it. That's right. This is Multiversus for Dummies. When we go into this, I'm going to assume that you did not play the last one. Maybe you saw some of the trailers. You saw Jason and Joker, and you're like, wow, that looks really cool. We're not going to be talking about those characters today. Multiversus has so many characters and so many mechanics, and it's hard to cover everything. But what I can do is help you with the first choice you're going to make. Let me also make this very quick distinction. If you like any of these guys, just play them. If you like any of these characters, they're all fine, they're all good, they all have their own little things. However, what I am here to help you with is what I particularly look for in fighting games, okay? This is the Coney, the Coney strategy for learning how to play a fighting game, all right? These are the archetypes. So we're going to go through all the characters and explain where they are on here. Start off with Shaggy. All right, I'm going to kind of spoil and ruin my video here. You should play Shaggy first. Has a projectile, pulls a sandwich out of the ground for some reason. Don't know why he does that. Very fast, very mobile. Has the epic falcon knee. I know you guys like that. Don't leave the video, though, okay? This is the first character you should try, but I can't really think of anything that he's necessarily bad at, except for one thing. Bro is stubby. This will not be a problem for you early, but it will be a problem for you pretty soon. Because all of his stuff is very short range, and there are a lot of projectile characters. Some would say too many. So let's talk about Shaggy real quick. First character you should play. But the first thing you should do before I tell you is subscribe. You made it this far. You didn't click off the video yet. That means you and I must be buddies, right? We're soul linked. Subscribe to the channel, please. Sorry about my voice, by the way. I played Tekken last week, and I got very excited. So Shaggy is very easy. Okay, Shaggy does not have a whole lot of nuance in his kit, and I think he fills a pretty relevant spot in the meta, and I also think he's especially important because I get the vibe he's like the Ryu of this game, where everybody's going to be, he is at the center of their design vision. I think everybody is getting balanced around Shaggy, and because of that, I think he will always be a safe choice. They will never let Shaggy be bad. Coney, Ryu sucks constantly. Season 1, and then what happens Season 2? Happens every time. By the way, I should also mention, all of this is based on old Multiverses. Your mileage may vary. If your character is way taller, that means you have the new game, in which case, listen, I'm doing my best. Also, I should say this is a doubles list. I assume that you know this is a doubles list. Singles is in a real game mode. I'm not going to say this for every character. I also think you should play Superman. This is one of the most fun characters I have ever played in any game. Has very unique skill set, and he moves like crazy. I don't know if I could still do it, but you can like just chain stuff together. You do a landing thing into another one. Watch good videos, okay? Oops Tier was very good. Just go watch Oops Tier. God, I love this character. Okay, Superman is an Omega tank, okay? He's going to live everywhere, every time. Very heavy. But the big thing that he does is grabs. Superman, he flies into people. You have a side grab. You also have an up grab. If you catch people where they go, you can catch him out of jump. This CPU Shaggy is very wily indeed. He knows exactly where the angles are. Get it? You just pop it right there. Catch people out of jumps. Go off stage. Be a menace. You can even pop it like that. And the thing about Superman is that he kills very early and very easily and often. And he's extremely heavy. Ice Breath is good in doubles, freezes people, whatever. But the big thing you care about are his very strong neutrals, has very good grabs, catch people out of the air, constantly follow people, can fly, and these moves, where he does this. All these moves have armor. You could just pop this stuff on the ground, and people will usually die. This move is a war crime. I think it probably got nerfed. Honestly, I think he might go here. I think he might literally be at the top right. Superman will always have a place in the meta. I'm straight up. I cannot see this character ever being bad. He one-touches people, kills them immediately. He's extremely good at middle and low elos and high elos. He's literally always good. And if nothing else, he's a tank and he lives forever. I think Superman is one of the safest bets you can make in this game. Hey fellas, do you want to make money playing games on your phone? This video is sponsored by Tester Up. That's right, Tester Up. You download this app on your phone and you're able to play games, complete tasks, and do all kinds of stuff. And you can even make real money. Now listen, you don't have to actually buy anything on the app, and the registration process is completely free. There's all kinds of different games and tasks for different preferences, and there's even a low payout limit, as low as $70 on PayPal, so you can make some money. You could try out some of my favorite games, like
Animal and Coins, Spring Valley,
and even
Age of Coins.
The app is super easy to use, and you can earn up to $80 per job. There are over 2,700,000 people using this already, so what are you waiting for? The best part is, these tasks and games can be done anywhere. It's so flexible. You can do it on your phone, on your PC, all kinds of places. So the earnings never stop. And listen, I know what you're thinking, but this has very good reviews on Trustpilot, so it's legit, okay? So download Tester Up today by checking out the link in the description and the pinned comment. Thanks for sponsoring the video, Tester Up. I'm gonna go play
Animal and Coins.
Garnet. Ooh, I'm gonna keep it $100 with you. Garnet is not very good. Not that she's bad. She is fun. And listen, if you like Steven Universe, you would play her anyway. The thing about Garnet, she has a little bit of everything. She has this, which buffs your teammates. She has a side B, which I don't remember what this does. You can also pop this, and you can go back to it and grab people. When you do that, she's very convoluted in that way. She has this up B, which kills people on both sides, kills kind of early. Every Garnet player you see early on will do this. This is like what every Garnet does. I highly recommend you just jump away. It's very easy to beat, but it will beat you early on. You'll be fine. The thing about Garnet is like, and I felt this way about the game the first time, and I still feel that way now. I don't know what she does that's different. She's just there for, like, Universe fans, I guess. She has the projectile. She has the buff. She has a little bit of everything, but she doesn't excel at anything. She goes into the bad or redundant. Because she's just kind of like worse Superman, sort of. I think she might have gotten buffed. So, you know, by the time you play this tomorrow, on Tuesday, this got recorded. You know, if this came out on a Monday, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe she's completely different. I just don't think she's very good. Jesus, they got a lot of skins. I guess because licensing isn't an issue. Reindog, if you play Smash, is Samus. I said that in a video I made the first time Multiversus came out, and it's still true. This guy just sits at the other end of the screen, shooting bullshit, and then when you get close to him, he does this to get away. Reindog pops this, and he has this on the ground. He has a lightning bolt. He has a big spit loogie. He has a fireball, which gets bigger as it goes. He just kind of sets up stuff all over the field. I think this will appeal to you if you are a very certain type of player. And if you are, you haven't listened to a word I've said in the past 5 minutes. You already know that you want to play this cute little gremlin. Reindog, by virtue of being an original character, will always be good. And I think he fills a relevancy role in being like the projectile guy. Even more than, like, a lot of the other mages. I think he is a little bit harder than a lot of other characters. Mostly because he doesn't have a great way to kill people. You just got to go from corner to corner. Kind of relies on teammates. I would put him as very good, but a little bit harder, at least in comparison to other characters. But not that hard. But he'll always be good. Worse than Superman, better than Shaggy. If you really want to piss people off, you should play Jake. You get a forward air, and he just gets to punch anywhere he goes. You can aim this, and it goes further. And if that doesn't get people to quit out of the game fast enough, this will. You do this. It is guaranteed all 3 hits. This is very easy to hit. You will hit it a lot. In my first video, I said Jake was Mr. Game & Watch. This is still true. People flamed me for that, but the reason is he has big dummy moves that you could just kind of throw out. He just has big stupid moves that even if the opponent knows is coming, they still have to respect. But the thing about Jake is that I feel like because Jake is so simple, I think Jake is kind of at risk. Like, he's going to get perma-nerfed. I get the vibe that Jake is like a K-Rool type character in that he's going to destroy not great characters and people are going to complain, and then he's just going to go down into the dirt. I feel like he's going to be redundant. There's a character that is like Jake Prime that I'm going to bring up in just a bit that has all of Jake's problems and none of his strengths. You'll see in just a bit. You know, I don't know a lot about Rick. I did a sponsored stream for him, but I didn't play him too much. I just remember this move being a piece of shit. It's his forward air where he does a pelvic thrust. Think of like Sephiroth Snap, but way bigger. I don't really remember what Rick does. I know you can open up a portal. I never really played a whole bunch of him. Has a dare, well, like everybody else that spikes. Apparently sets on fire too. Oh, I remember that. He's the butt plug. It's not a joke either. He gets like a seed, and if you hit it, the other guy can't do a move. I can't tell you much about Rick, unfortunately. He came out near the end of my time with Multiversus, and he is very complicated. But I think he was the easiest of them because of this stupid move. So I don't know if this move is coming back, but if it is, just do this. I think Rick is a safe bet, though. And I also think Rick is a character that, like, you're going to play anyway if you really want to. I think he'll always be pretty good. But I also think he's redundant because there are a lot of characters that function like this. Just constant projectile stuff on the field. I don't know what he does that's special or good. And I'd say he's pretty hard to maximize. Harley is the combo character, which means that if you just want to string people, you just pop like boom, boom. I forget what her combos were. Yeah. So that all doesn't completely string. She has different stuff, but this character just kind of does that. She has extremely long strings, sort of experimentation in her stuff. You can also just fly around the field and pop this if you want to be annoying. And because the way Multiversus works, you could just do a neutral air on the ground. The problem is, this is a doubles game. Harley could do this all day, but she's not going to be able to do it with a teammate on the field disrupting it. Somebody's going to get in there, stop it, disrupt it very easily. And there are other characters that have the long combo game that do it better and have more stuff they can do, while also not being as light and as telegraphed as Harley. She's not easy to play because you have to know her strings. She's kind of easy, yeah. But I do think she's very redundant. I think she's one of the most redundant characters in the game. That is to say, if you're going to play her, why wouldn't you play something else that's better? And if the answer is you like Harley Quinn, pick it. Go for it. But if you don't like Harley Quinn, you don't need to pick it. All right, dumbass alert, dumbass alert. I do not know what this guy does at all. This guy came out after I stopped playing. I have no idea what the hell he's supposed to do. People said that he was a menace and he killed people a lot and that he was very strong, especially in ones. Listen, I can't confirm anything he does, so I'm not going to rank him. And you know what? Just to save you some time, I am not going to be ranking Black Adam or Marvin either. Although, if I had to guess, I think Marvin goes here. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Wonder Woman is a very good all-rounder. Does pretty much everything good. Flies around. Has a good neutral air that keeps people in. Has a big up kick that feels very satisfying to hit, especially if you get the soccer kick at the end. Oh, baby, that feels good. Has a sword. Has a whip to pull people in. Has this, which actually gives your teammate a platform, but I never see anybody do it. There's not really a reason to do that. But you can. She's just a good all-rounder. Just a strong character. Doesn't have anything crazy. Nothing really absurd about her, but always gonna be strong. She's like dead center, man. Seriously. No, because she'd be good on any team. Like, Wonder Woman is a good add on any team because she's a good tank. She lives a long time, gives teammate armor. She really functions anywhere. You barely showed her off. I don't really know much about Wonder Woman in terms of how to play her. Like, I could play her if I played her right now. But it's sort of like she has so much versatility, it depends on what the opponent does. You know what I mean? And she fits this, like, spot where she's heavy, she supports, she does all this good damage. And, again, she's probably, like, a darling of the devs. I think they want her to be good. Oh, Jesus. You know how every game has a character that's like the joke character? Like the silly, funny character that the devs don't want to be good? In this game, it's Taz! Now, here's the thing. Taz will fuck you up. You're getting fucking mixed constantly, and you're getting hit over and over, and then before you know it, you get turned into a big chicken. Now you're a chicken. And then you feel so silly. So Taz has an obscene amount of combo potential and aerials, and has this move, which is absurd. That shit is crazy. I know I talked about some characters and I said I couldn't go too much into intricacies about them. I can with Taz because I played a lot of Taz. I got top 5 on Taz. I like Taz a lot. He's very good. He has a lot of moves that are like, hey, watch out! This one. See that move? That move will kill you very early. But if you don't get hit by it, it's on a very long cooldown. You also have this. Again, very strong, very easy to see coming. Very easy. And you only get one every like 30 seconds. So Taz has 2 big moves that are like, uh-oh, watch out. Here comes Taz. Which, as you might imagine, are not very good moves. Not very good moves because his whole game plan is like getting in and doing a lot of damage and having a crazy amount of combo potential. And then you have to hope that they fall into this. So it's very easy to just avoid him while other people fight. Taz is a very easy character to play because you just kind of throw out aerials and normals and it kind of works, but he's also extremely redundant. I play Taz instead of Jake, but I don't think I should. I think Jake is probably just better Taz. The thing about Multiversus is that it's not balanced by Nintendo, so even the worst characters are going to be good. So he goes about, like, he'll still fuck people up. Steven Universe! This guy got kind of a weird rap, because people said he was one of the hardest characters to play. I don't think that was true. I think we thought it was true. He's one of the more supportive characters, so if you don't care about your teammate, if you just want to do your own thing, he's not really a great choice. But if you want to be a cool guy that helps your team, go for it. I don't like doing that, but that's just me. He's kind of an all-rounder in terms of his offense, but he has strong defensive tools. Does this, hits the opponent, puts out a shield. You can actually bounce people off it. Puts a watermelon on the ground, which heals, and then puts out a baby. That baby doesn't do anything. He's beating Shaggy up here. I could tell you, in pretty much all the games I played, that he did not do anything. Steven is weird, because it's straight up like, do you want to help your teammate? But I don't really know what he does great. I do think he fulfills a special role, but I think it's in the same kind of niche as Wonder Woman, but worse. He feels to me like a supportive type like a Wonder Woman, but harder to play and less relevant. Like, if I needed a supportive player, I would rather them be on Wonder Woman, because Wonder Woman can handle herself. Also, keep in mind, the walls can mess up you as much as they mess up the opponent or your teammate. You could get bounced on that wall by Shaggy. Shaggy will clap you. Morty is in my top 2 favorite characters. This move is so... This is the most fun move in the game. You can charge it. It covers so much distance. You just drift so hard. Oh my god, I love this move. That move is so good. You also pop this. Oh, it's so good to be back. Holy shit, man. For me, and maybe if you're like me and you really care about aerials, it's Morty. It's Morty every time. I love good aerials. The thing about Morty is that he has like a million billion things to him, but he's actually very easy and forgiving. He seems hard, but the floor is pretty high. If you're down here, you pop up special. You can't get spiked. If I'm riding this, I can't get spiked. It's easy. If I'm off stage and I need to get back, I can pop this move. I can't get hit, so I get all the time in the world to recover. And the biggest thing is this move, which gives you a shadow, and then it pulls me back after a couple seconds and heals me. So Morty has so much stuff that makes him not die. Also, I think that could save your teammate. Maybe it's a perk, but I'm pretty sure if you do this and your teammate dies, they come back. Because he's so versatile, he's probably one of the best characters in the game. He'll always be relevant, but I also think he's probably a target for nerfs because he has way too much good shit. So I could see them putting all of his power budget in like his safe stuff and be like, all right, well, he's not strong. He's just very safe. He might be the character that would be first to rework because he has way too much stuff. He has literally everything, and I don't think he has flaws. I really don't. He's not hard to kill with. He has a bunch of cheese bullshit. Straight up, I think Morty was one of the best characters in the game. You remember before how I said that Steven was like the I want to help my teammate character? Gizmo's kind of that, but Gizmo is also kind of a jerk. He has a lot of annoying stuff like this. You throw up popcorn. If you shoot the popcorn, it blows up. Has pretty strong normals, honestly, and pretty good combo game. He has a lot of team interactions where, like, you can jump onto someone's back and support them. I'm not going to go over that here because it's a little bit more complicated. Oh my god, I forgot about the car. Wait a minute. Yup! I forgot about the car. Gizmo is the funniest character in the game. He has the distinction of being the funniest character by a lot. There is something you can do where you can pop it into the air and then get back in. It's like you would do this and then get back in and then do the fucking flips. No, my car! He also kind of always fits a role because he is extremely supportive. And I think he's going to be kept good because he is like the buff character. He attaches to his teammate and can attack off of them, which is different and special. That's kind of cool. Arya's weird because she's supposed to be like the crackhead, lots of moves character. She has a thing where you can throw the knife and then teleport to it, backstab, whatever. I'm going to be honest, I'm the dummy when it comes to Arya. Arya players might want to skip this one. I don't think I've ever played her. Yeah. Oh, yeah, and when you kill somebody, you bake them into a pie, and your teammate can eat it, or they can eat it. I don't remember. It's kind of gross. That's Shaggy's remains. Steel face. Yeah, you can do something with this where you become Shaggy, and, like, if he hits you during this, he gets stunned. You get it, right? She's like the crackhead, super aggressive, crazy character. The problem is that there are other characters that do that, and way better, and safer, and kill easier. Anyway, Arya is a huge, lots of moves crackhead character. But other characters do it better, and as you can see, she could like take other people's moves. She's hard to play, and I think she's very redundant. She does have a niche, which is like assassin rushdown, but Arya just doesn't have her own unique identity. But you know who does? This asshole. This is the I'm gonna fill the screen with bullshit guy. This guy is just constantly dropping all kinds of nonsense all over the stage, XD. Where's the pie? How do I get the pie? Oh, yeah, it's down strong. Yeah, there you go. Apparently, in the new game, he has infinite pies. Kind of scary. Bugs can do literally anything. You fill the screen with bullshit, you pop this, you can spin around, drop a safe, throw a pie, and that's not even counting the fact you can disappear for a few seconds if you want. So he's very safe. You could drop the safe in the tunnel. It'll do that. You can then hit the safe any direction you want. You could even, if you are so inclined, you could put the rocket in the tunnel. I don't remember how to do it, but you could. Yep, there it goes. So you would think, wow, Bugs is very complicated and has a lot of sort of depth and creativity. Wow, Bugs must be a very difficult character. No, because Bugs does this. So Bugs has that, where he could just continually loop you and then hit you away with that if he wants. And I didn't even talk about this fucking move. Oh my god, dude. Jesus. Yeah, so listen. Bugs is good at literally everything. And I think because he is the Warner Brothers guy, they won't let him be bad. He is way better Harley. Like, there's no reason to play Harley. Bugs is better Harley by a mile. He will always be good. He goes here. Bugs is one of the most fun characters in the game, though. Everybody's going to play Bugs. You should learn him because he's a fucking crackhead. He's very good. Batman is heroin. Batman is hard to explain. He is Bat Bomb, which, what does that do? Oh, yeah, you get close to people and then you put it on them. Explodes like that. Has a smoke grenade, which doesn't really have a lot of utility, but it obscures you. Has up strong, or this is his up special, which is extremely powerful. Also has the best projectile in the game, Batarang. It's a normal. It's just smash attack. So you can guide this as it flies. If it hits somebody, leads into all of his offense, you could chase with it. Batarang hits people off stage. This spike kills obscenely early. Up air does this. So he's kind of like Arya in that he is a crackhead combo fiend who just stays on top of you, except he has the tools to do so. So, like, Arya has to throw the knife, but if you don't hit the knife, she has to wait, a minute. If you don't hit the Batarang, you could pick up the Batarang. I think he's pretty hard to play. Like, he's easy in that all of his stuff just works, but he's hard to pilot, I think. He is the best at a certain class, which is like rush down offense, like constant hit you, beat the shit out of you. He's the best at that. Is that a good class in Multiversus? I don't know. If that becomes a good class, he's good. If not, then no. I know what you're thinking. That character sucks. And you're right. I think you're right. One of the reasons that I wanted to make this list is because you're going to go into the list of characters and pick one and say, oh, I wonder what they do. And then you're going to open this up and you're going to have an aneurysm. Here's the thing. Iron Giant has a lot of weird interactions, but they basically boil down to you put down iron, you eat the iron, it gives you bolts. With bolts, you get stronger moves. He has flying moves like this, and he has this flying move, which used to be able to chain into itself. They took that out because they're pussies. The sit move, which all low-level players are going to spam. You're going to read this, and you're going to wonder what all this does. Listen, it doesn't really matter. He has this mode, which I think gives him armor. I think the bolts give him super armor on that. I don't remember exactly. Something like that. He's very satisfying to play. He's not really as complicated as he looks. The real things that you're going to want to care about are mostly the armor thing, which is this thing. You also turn into a friend mode after a certain amount of time. It's like Rage. Who cares about that? I actively avoided it when I played, but maybe it's better now. So Giant has this thing. You see that meter that's charging up? And now I can protect my friends. Now I have new moves. I kind of just mash the controller. Yeah, people could get into you and pilot you when you're in that mode. Whatever. Iron Giant is a bunch of convoluted bullshit. It doesn't matter. He will not be good. This is a lot of noise to say. I don't think they will allow Iron Giant to be good. In the second that he is, they will make him bad. He is a silly gimmick character who's here for, like, an attraction. The main purpose of Iron Giant, yep, somebody in chat got it, is to give you serotonin comboing him. The main reason he is in the game is so we have somebody to be a sandbag for combo videos. I think he's pretty easy to play despite all the stuff surrounding him. You'll learn it pretty quickly, and you don't need to learn it. The problem is that he is not good and will not be good. You're going to need a lot of help from your teammate. Actually, yeah, that makes him worse. Steven helps his teammate. Giant begs for help from his teammate. Oh, baby. LeBron James. This character is extremely fucking cool. I loved playing him. I don't remember how, because he has so many weird interactions. You pop the down basketball, it bounces there for a second. I thought you got two of them. Do you not? Oh, yeah, you have to spawn it. Do that, spawn another one, throw that ball, it bounces, pick that one up, you can bounce it again. It's like that. He has one of the coolest movesets in Plat Fighter history. Also, he can do this. But he's just like this. You throw out the ball. You can kind of change the trajectory. You can also no-look. So he's very tricky. And also, you can, like, do stuff into throwing the ball. So you just kind of pop, like, this into that. You can follow up. But I think his main purpose is a stock tank. I think the main thing he wants to do is run away from people and shoot the ball and get them to chase him and not engage. I don't think he's hard, but he has one of the highest ceilings in the game. He can do pretty much everything, but I think his main purpose is excelling as a stock tank. And for that reason, he's kind of in the same thing as Superman, but now he has projectiles. Yeah, I don't think the reward for playing him is especially high. You know what I mean? I don't think he's that bad. I really don't think he's that bad. I think he's, like, probably harder than Rick. Oh, my sweet baby girl. This is my favorite character in Multiversus. I don't play zoners, okay? But I like Velma. Like Iron Giant, you are going to see this and not be able to read it. The thing is, you don't really need to know that much. She has a word bubble that goes out, and if it hits the guy, then she yells a couple times, and then it keeps hitting them. You can also target the guy by doing this, her special, which is that. Basically, her whole game is centered around this. Tagging them and then throwing them. Also, there are clues. You pick up the clues. If you get enough clues, the cops arrest them. I'm sorry, not the cops. The kids. So, oh yeah, that's what it is. If you hit moves, there's a chance that evidence pops out. And then you solve the mystery. And then your friends show up and take them to jail. That's a very bad move. She's very supportive, but the thing about Velma, you don't need that. You don't need to be supportive. Wait, the bouncing around is this. I forgot. I was trying to do the light bulb. It's not the light bulb. Yeah, so that spawns evidence and bounces. It's crazy. She has pretty much everything, and I think she'll never be bad because she is kind of supportive, but she also will just kill you. This move will kill you. She's not hard either. She seems like she might be hard because her ass has a lot of like stuff to do, but it's all around getting the tag on somebody, and then it kind of auto plays the game for you. And also, I feel like she'll never be bad because I don't know if you've noticed, but her ass is in everything. Like, she's in all the promo material. She's like the narrator of their stuff. Like, she's in literally everything. Most skins. Yeah. Finn's another one of those brawler crackhead types. You hit people a bunch. Apparently, money's out of the game now or something. BMO is out. I forget what it was. But Finn is kind of like, you know, the Arya Batman, attack a whole lot. But he's more grounded because he can charge grounded smash attacks. This spikes, goes all over the stage. You hit the up into the up special. Very strong. Money goes everywhere. The problem is that he really gets kind of blown up in doubles because it's very easy to avoid him. You could just kind of ignore him. Also, he has this move. Once he charges up enough, it's like a big... You will never hit that. I don't think I've ever seen anyone hit this move. Gem is down B. There it is. So you can do this and teleport to it. You need money to do it. You get money by fighting. I think we can visit Choose Goose. Yeah, and Choose Goose gives you stuff. Armor or BMO, which is like a Falcon Punch, or jumps or whatever. I don't know. He has all kinds of stuff. Finn is a melee character, which means he has melee character problems. And I think he has them worse because he kills people easier, but he's very easy to just kite and ignore. He was one of the best characters in ones because you can't ignore him. But since Multiversus is a team game and you don't have to take Finn's stocks, you just hit his teammate and you just avoid him. He's one of the worst brawlers. I wouldn't say worst, but worse. He's very redundant. He is very easy. I'd probably put him here. Last character. I'm going to keep it real with you. I don't know what the fuck these guys do. You have to go to Void for this one. They have a lot of moves, and they can play tennis with each other, and the balls can hit, and you can hit the balls back somehow. If you throw Jerry, you do that, and then you can hit it back to Jerry, and then it does more damage, and then you could shoot a rocket at Jerry, and then you could throw a dynamite, and then you could fish. This character has a lot of bullshit, but if you've noticed, there are a lot of bullshit projectile characters all the time, and I don't think they're all that special. One Evo, yeah, and what happened after that? They won Evo, they got nerfed into the dirt. Like, straight up, I don't know. I don't know what they're better at than anybody else. Yeah, obsolete is good for them. To be fair, Tom and Jerry was supposed to be hard, but they had so much easy stuff that they did deserve to get nerfed. Maybe not that much. So this is the list. That's Multiversus for Dummies. Now listen. The character is your first choice, okay? This is just who you should bring into battle, who you might want to focus on based on what you like to play, what you like to do. Hopefully this helps. At the end of the day, pick your favorite character. It's very easy to do. There's probably somebody that you like that you thought, wow, that Coney guy's stupid with what he said. It's probably a character that you said that you wanted to play and you thought I got wrong. Okay, then prove me wrong. Why don't you make them work? But before you do that, like the video and subscribe. Right, guys? I bet they're all saying yes. I'm not even going to look. Thanks for watching. Enjoy Multiversus. I know I will. Hey, I'm going to be streaming it. Why not stop by and tell me how wrong and stupid I am? I think my voice will be better by then, too. Please don't comment about my voice. I get it. I know it's bad. I was playing Tekken. Goodbye, YouTube. See you next time. Goodbye. Goodbye.